Cause what's his name? Was he a good? You know him, D. He's younger than you. Was that boy any good? Who? Philip. Philip Dimring, the little brother that could brick and block. Did you ever know him? Sandra Dimring's little brother.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't. See, I never worked with him.
I know. You never got a
worked.
chance.
Yeah.
He went to the.
Man, he probably did.
Wait a minute. He said one of them whiteys told him, "You don't know what you're doing," and blah 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 blah. And probably at the time you were getting it, because he's younger than you, dude. He's less his age. But what I'm saying,
even his sisters are younger than me.
He outbuilt the motherfucking the foreman. He did a wall and it was straight and shit. But a lot of brothers got good talents.
Well, see, but what it is just like they say in the Hidden Color. They know you talented. They got to dumb you down. They got to tell your kids, they look at you ain't never gonna be nothing. You ain't gonna go up and do nothing.
Dude, but that's one thing I can say.
You stay away from me.
They respected the shit out of you. Did you ever get a chance? Did you have to? I had to. You probably, like you said, you probably heard him. One of the motherfuckers used to call me a nigga all the time. Come on, bring me my mud, nigga. It's okay. I'm bringing it. I'm coming. Slap the mud all upside his fucking head. Wait a minute. Yeah, man. And then I told him, because he was kind of stuck. I said, you think you tough, don't you? I said, you ain't shit, you big fat motherfucker. I said, I got nephews that'll knock you the fuck out, young motherfucker. Wait a minute. Then he quit fucking with me. Then one white man up there, Lindale. You know how you go up the freeway, 94, that school they built?
Oh, yeah.
That gold, I forgot the name of it, Lucy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I know it right off the freeway.
I kept going up there, dude. Kept going up there, riding my motorcycle, not seeing a black working nowhere in our neighborhood. I kept, hey, got a job? No openings, nothing going. I said, hey, man, but something told me just keep fucking with it. I kept going and kept going. Wasn't no niggas on the site. So I said, you gonna work in our neighborhood and not have none of us. So I fucked with him a little bit. Then the bastard, it was B&L. Out of St. Cloud. The bastard with them gold teeth. All of a sudden, man, that motherfucker said, okay, we'll see what you can do. Be here Thursday. Be here. I said, okay. So I came, bought my gloves, my hard hat, just laboring. First day, fine. Second day, everything was going good. I was fucking working with them pepperwoods. They didn't know a nigga worked construction before. So they ain't
you could
right. On the third day, one of the white boys, oh man, boasting up the foreman. Oh, he's tough. I wouldn't fuck with that guy. Oh, he's right. I let it go on. I said, yeah, well, I'm a tough mother. Excuse me, I go crazy. Look, all of a sudden, I said, I did this. I said, well, I'm a tough motherfucker too. I fixed my shit. I said, I don't care nothing about what you talking about, man. So all of a sudden, that went on. And then you know what that Burger King is? Right there on Lowry, that new one they put the Lowry, right there on Lowry and Second or whatever, Washington.
Just up from Washington.
Yeah, they had just,
right in the corner
they just built it when I was helping with the motherfuckers with that school over there. So it was lunchtime. No shit, Reek. I went to lunch. D jumped in my little car. We don't get that little half an hour. So which wasn't that far, 2 blocks. I jumped, came back, plenty of time, ate my sandwich. I didn't give a fuck, Daryl. I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, D. The mud, because I was tending up there. The fucking mud. He didn't have no top for it, no poly to cover it up. When you take your break, so the shit won't stiffen up. So everybody, you know how them pepperwoods do. Lunchtime, it's flying down off the scaffold. So I'm like, fuck y'all, I'm going to eat too. So I get off the scaffold, go down, go get my sandwich, come back, eat my little junior whopper and shit, drink my pop. All of a sudden, on time, going back up the scaffold. Boss came in. The motherfucker didn't want to give me a job in the first place. So he got 2 sons. Them motherfuckers were like you, Rick and Block. I didn't give a fuck about them. I didn't. But because they were half-assed decent. So all of a sudden, got back up, D. Reek got back up on the scaffold, D, you know how the polys around you for the bad weather sometimes. So all of a sudden, his old ass was up there. He was turning the mud. And he started talking shit. He did. He just flared off like a hunky, you know. And I wasn't having it. I didn't give a fuck because I knew I wouldn't want it anyway. You know, and I didn't give a fuck. I remember what my mama used to say. You was looking when you got there, son. Just keep it on. So wait a minute. And so I was blessed, you know, because I used to come home, Dad, what happened today? You know, always something with them motherfuckers, you know that.
They don't want you there.
No. So, you know, when you're making that money, Rick, and Daddy told me that. He said, son, you're going to have a problem as long as you're making what they're making. Said, always going to
And if you got a newer vehicle in there, same thing. If I pulled up on the
They
job,
brought my
I look at my
mama
road,
told me.
you need a vehicle. I said, but you don't know about them apartment buildings I got.
Oh, you said that too.
I don't need no car. What else I can get on? My money's still rolling in.
And my mama told him too, told my daddy, don't bring them motherfuckers home. He brought them home to her. He was trying to be nice when he worked for Chevrolet. Driving Chevrolet for work, but was able to buy a new Cadillac. And he brought them motherfuckers to his birthday party. We had the party on a Saturday.
No, you had that.
He was laid off Tuesday. And
That's how
went
they
back,
do.
man. And man, wait a minute, my mama told him. He got to drinking with them motherfuckers and slipped and showed them my house and them motherfuckers seen our. No, I'm saying this guy they came to the party anyway. Then they went in the garage and seen that Cadillac, the color of this shirt, all blue and new and shit. Then he working for Chevrolet, and this was back in '70. That man,
You doing better than me?
There you go.
Oh,
that fucked him up.
Can't be better.
So all of a sudden, coming to the conclusion, D, Reek. So he's turning the mud. Started to get me in hateful, D. You know how they are. I don't like the way this fucking mud is, and blah 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 blah. Wait a minute. I didn't give a fuck. So I just let him blare for me. You know, you keep doing shit like this, you be down the fucking road. I thought, what did I do? I didn't know. So I just kept it to myself. All of a sudden, I was done, Reek. I said, you know what? I said, God, just be with me. I said, I'm done with this. I'm done. I don't already been here. I said, I'm not done. I don't give a fuck about having a job. You know? I belong to the union. So all of a sudden, I fucked around and got violent, like you said. I did, Reek. I said, you know what? I didn't say nothing. I made my mind up. Took my gloves. My mind had already clicked on me. Because I already prayed for help. I said, God, just help me. But I'm finna say something to this motherfucker. Took my gloves, I looked, the bad guy was with me. Could have killed the man. Way up. You see how tall that school is.
Oh, y'all just damn
motherfucker along. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could have really. God, sometimes a nigga gotta
But
think
sometimes
when he's aggravated.
We have on the job because they don't want to say they could, you know, because I was downtown on the AT&T building with pouring concrete. Finish here. Got out of pocket with me, man. And I had my shovel that I hit, you know, the steel, I hit that steel and that bell rang. They all looked up. I said, I'll throw you off this motherfucking building, and I bet you won't bounce.
Motherfucker that thought you were crazy.
Oh, he looked crazy. Because Bob Abergash, he's white boy, but he grew up on the north side.
Right.
White boy.
Okay.
But he used to box.
No, I'm saying he grew up with the brothers.
Yeah, boxing and go with Rodriguez.
So some niggas done rattled his head.
Oh no,
He's respects brother.
Oh no, yeah.
Where you
He just wants you to come do your job, but he don't know shit about them, and he knew me, and then they got to looking and well, and then he came, the best guy. He showed me how to finish. He wasn't supposed to. No, he didn't.
Right.
You ain't supposed to fight his trade.
But he liked you.
But he liked me. He didn't want me. I knew his son, you know. His son, you know, he's okay. He said, "You and my dad have." He said,
"What did he do? Did he work that big brusher?"
Bull float finishing. He showed me how to finish. He showed me how to set my trowel up. You know, to finish. You know, he was all right.
Right.
But they called him up because he showed me. Called him to the hall.
Call
him the hall. You know, what you doing showing them niggas how to finish. They'll take our job.
Right. Wait a minute.
That's what he said.
Matt. You remember Matt? Big white man. He's a Martin. That motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
He used to brick.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, man. I swear, man. My daddy said he met that. I did like this one day. I was giving him lunch. I stopped a minute. I said, Matt. I said, hey, boss. I said, I bet I can do what you do. I said, why don't you show me how to do that? Oh, hell no. Then you'll have my job. I thought, what the fuck? He met that. You see what I mean? Yeah. So anyways, Reek and D, like you said, you had to do. So I'm almost done with this shit. So all of a sudden, like I said, I made my mind up. I didn't come up on the scaffold with nothing but a shovel and a heart. So I had my shovel. Man, I was done, D, and I was mad. I didn't like what the fuck he was saying. And then after he said it, Reek, Daryl, he had enough. D, you get on down the road. Then he came and he bucked me. Boom. Ah, man, wait a minute.
Yeah, off the scaffold.
Wait a minute. Off the scaffold. I didn't even get a chance to let him get off the scaffold. I turned around, man, looked down, looked around, looked for the rest of them devils, the rest of them peckerwoods. There was another old fat-ass white boy up there with his dad from Stillwater. They were drinking and shit. Man, I fucked around. Looked and shit. I grabbed my gloves, put them in my pocket. I didn't want to kill that man. I wanted to fuck him up. So I took the shovel, turned it upside down, dude. You know how the part, you put the handle part in your hand? I took the motherfucker, man, I took the shovel part that you scoop snow in. I put that part in my hand, and I looked, when nobody looking, I took the motherfucker and I thought about how my grandmama used to moan us and shit and take a fist and go, you know, she wouldn't hit us, but she'd say, boy, I'll moan you. And you remember Miss Richardson, don't you? So all of a sudden, D, wait a minute, Reek, you remember Grandma?
Yep, I remember.
All of a sudden, Reek, y'all, I took that shovel. Nobody was looking. Motherfucker, man, I didn't do it like that. I could have. Took the motherfucking part where you put. I took it. I said, the motherfucker, and the side of his head was right here in the hill. And I went like this. Gas! I bashed him. That motherfucker fell. Bam! He fell to one knee, and he got on his walkie-talkie. Oh, he hit me. I said, you want some more, motherfucker? I did. And the motherfuckers, wait a minute. Now, Now, listen to this. Look. Wait a minute. D. So all of a sudden, got a chance to get on that walkie-talkie. And then, wait a minute, Reek. Daryl, all of a sudden, remember? The motherfucker running his mouth. Oh, he's a strong guy. I wouldn't want to tackle with him. He was the first one to come running up. Him and his son. He come running, and he looked, and I looked at I blew some air in my titties. I said, next. That motherfucker went by me. He went by me like this. He got the fuck away from me. He did, D. He's tiptoed, and his son came running, Reek. His other two boys, guess what they did? They got the fuck out of the way. They did. They just walked on about their business and let a nigga look. D. Reek, I didn't like little black Sambo come running off the scaffold, take off running in my car like I did something wrong. I walked to my car, just like, who's next, motherfucker? And jumped in my car, didn't take her, just plain, just left. My motherfucking money was at my mom and daddy's house in 2 days. Without no problem, Reek.
They don't want to see no more.
Wait a minute. And then a white boy. Oh yeah, I heard you. On a site. Went on another site for Hollenbeck.
Oh, Hollenbeck.
Nelson.
I never did.
Ain't they over south?
Yeah.
Them dirty motherfuckers.
Yeah, some dirty.
Redneck. That's the white boy. I get it.
We ain't got no job. I went right down on here.
Went
up on the site like, you know, all the brothers got to do.
Bruins.
Yeah, they wouldn't send us on no job, so we're going to ask. I said, well, who running there? I called him up and said, well, they got a job right here.
Yeah.
Look around. Ain't no brothers on it.
Nothing.
Ain't no brothers on it.
And so that white boy, he was running his mouth.
How you doing?
Reek, he was, heard you knocked the white man down, old white man. I said, yeah, I'll knock another motherfucker in his head. Stop fucking with me.
Too cool for cause.